Presley Gerber appeared destined for a privileged life, born into celebrity, wealth, and the legacy of a supermodel legend. However, beyond the glamorous exterior of red carpets and runways lies a tale of pain, defiance, and the search for identity that shaped his cautious existence in the harsh limelight of fame. How did the son of Cindy Crawford, one of the most adored models in the world, find himself battling inner demons? Stay tuned as we delve into the tragedy of Cindy Crawford's son, Presley Gerber. There is immense pressure to grow up in the spotlight, and like many famous youngsters, Presley often found himself compared to other members of his family, despite his own achievements. His younger sister, Kaya Gerber, quickly rose to prominence in the modeling industry, frequently overshadowing him. Presley struggled under the weight of these expectations and the unrelenting media attention. Children of famous parents often face challenges in defining their identities, and Presley was no exception. The constant public scrutiny made it difficult for him to carve out a path that was truly his own. Stay with us as we explore the life and tragedies of Presley Gerber. On July 2, 1999, Presley Walker Gerber was born in Brentwood, California, to Rand Gerber, a former model and successful businessman, and Cindy Crawford, one of the most iconic supermodels in history. As the eldest son of Rand and Cindy, Presley was immediately introduced to a world of wealth, beauty, and fashion. His younger sister, Kaya, quickly rose to fame in the modeling industry, following in their mother's footsteps. Presley himself ventured into modeling, appearing in high-profile magazines and gracing famous runways. His good looks and family connections made him a natural fit for the industry. However, behind the camera, Presley's struggles began to emerge. From the moment he was born, Presley's life was filled with privilege, opportunity, fortune, and fame. His early years appeared picture-perfect from the outside, but growing up under the legacy of a famous family soon revealed cracks in this seemingly flawless existence. What could possibly be his struggles? Let's uncover them. Much of Presley's early life was spent in Malibu, California, a wealthy and idyllic beachside community. The Gerber family's luxurious home, with its stunning view of the Pacific Ocean, provided a serene retreat from the chaos of Hollywood. In interviews, Cindy and Rand often discussed their efforts to provide their children with a grounded upbringing. They emphasized the importance of hard work, encouraged their children to follow their passions, and prioritized family dinners. Presley was described as an outgoing and lovable boy who enjoyed photography, surfing, and exploring the outdoors. He was a well-liked and academically accomplished student at Malibu High School. Despite his outwardly charmed life, the pressures of fame and family expectations would eventually take a toll, shaping a journey far more complex than it first appeared. Presley additionally displayed his artistic side by frequently posting on social media about his love of photography. His early Instagram photos demonstrated a passion for documenting Malibu's natural beauty, a pastime that suggested a reflective and thoughtful disposition. Getting started in fashion, Presley's eventual foray into modeling was not surprising, given his upbringing in the fashion industry. He inherited his parents' dramatic appearance with his tall stature, sharp jawline, and intense blue eyes. Presley signed with IMG Models, the same agency that represented his sister and mother. By the time he was in his late teens, Presley had already established himself in the business, walking the catwalks for prestigious labels like Calvin Klein, Moschino, and Dolce & Gabbana. He occasionally accompanied his sister Kaya in glitzy editorial photo sessions and advertising campaigns. Known as the Gen Z Crawford-Gerber duo, they were praised for their unquestionable star power and photogenic appeal. Presley gained fame from modeling, but it also exposed him to the demands of the business, with admirers and reviewers frequently examining every move he made. Comparisons to Cindy and Kaya were unavoidable. The attention that came with modeling was both a boon and a bane for Presley. Cindy Crawford, Presley's mother, became well known in the late 1980s and early 1990s, appearing on several magazine covers, catwalks, and commercials. She is still regarded as a cultural icon because of her professionalism and attractiveness, which made her one of the first supermodels to gain international fame. Rand Gerber, his father, left modeling to pursue a career in business, joining George Clooney in launching the tequila company Casamigos. Presley grew up with Kaya Gerber, his younger sister, who was born in 2001. Kaya rapidly became a star in her own right after inheriting her mother's attractive appearance and natural talent for modeling. With Cindy and Rand frequently praised for their steady marriage and ability to strike a balance between stardom and family life, the Gerber family came to represent effortless success. Presley was exposed to the wealth and fame that accompanied his parents' professions from a young age. His childhood was filled with extravagant trips, invitation-only parties, and encounters with famous people. But even with these advantages, Presley would eventually feel a lot of pressure to live up to his family's reputation. Cindy and Rand seemed to have a close family tie and were quite interested in their kids' lives. Cindy discussed in interviews how she and Rand attempted to shield Kaya and Presley from the dangers of celebrity. She frequently related stories about their family's customs, which included board games and homemade pizza nights. Presley himself regularly showed his appreciation for his parents by posting sincere messages on social media to commemorate their anniversaries or birthdays. He had a close relationship with Kaya, and the two siblings frequently went out together and encouraged one another's pursuits. But beneath the glitzy family portraits and public personas, Presley began to experience identity issues. Being raised in the shadow of Kaya's rapid rise to fame and Cindy's massive career probably made him feel inadequate. Growing up in the shadow of stardom and living in the spotlight presented special challenges for Presley. Even though his family provided him with a caring and encouraging environment, it was difficult to escape the constant comparisons to his mother and sister, along with the relentless scrutiny from social media. From a young age, Presley was aware of the expectations placed upon him. Fans and critics alike were always watching him closely, whether it was his personal life or his modeling career. There was a great deal of pressure to maintain a polished public persona, all while navigating the difficulties of puberty. In retrospect, Presley's formative years prepared him for the challenges he would face as an adult. The complexity of his upbringing exposed the darker sides of wealth and fame. Despite the appearance of a perfect childhood, all these factors began to take a toll on him. As Presley grew older, he began to show subtle signs of internal conflict. Although he often appeared composed and confident in public, his social media posts occasionally hinted at deeper emotions. He shared enigmatic messages and reflective images that suggested there was a more complex side to him. Despite his success, Presley faced a unique set of difficulties. When he first entered the modeling industry, he seemed to approach it more out of duty than passion. This was in stark contrast to Kaya, who embraced the field with ease. By the time Presley was in his early 20s, the cracks in his supposedly perfect life were beginning to show. Presley Gerber had a clean, fresh face that resembled his supermodel mother when he first entered the modeling industry. At that time, he also had very few tattoos. However, by 2020, his arms, torso, and neck were covered in vibrant ink. This shift was notable because the modeling industry typically discouraged large tattoos. One particularly shocking tattoo, in particular, caused a stir on social media. Presley revealed a controversial facial tattoo under his right eye, with the word "misunderstood" clearly inked. This decision took many fans and critics by surprise, leading many to question his mental health. In an Instagram live session, Presley defended his choice, explaining that the tattoo symbolized his feelings about his life and how others perceived him. "I wouldn't have done this if I didn't want it or if I thought it would ruin my face," he stated. The tattoo became a tangible symbol of his internal struggle, representing his fight for acceptance and understanding of his own choices. Presley's struggles became evident in various aspects of his life, including his contentious and misunderstood face tattoo and run-ins with authorities. These incidents revealed a young man grappling with the challenge of figuring out who he truly was. As his public life began to reflect his personal troubles, he was arrested for driving under the influence, DUI, in 2019. The incident caused anxiety and received extensive media coverage, drawing attention to the underlying difficulties Presley was dealing with behind the scenes. Despite his parents' support, this episode highlighted the complexities of his life and served as a sobering reminder that fame and wealth cannot shield a person from the consequences of their actions. It became clear that Presley's behavior was motivated by deeper issues, particularly mental health struggles. While he may not have openly discussed his feelings, it is evident that he faced loneliness, miscommunication, and possibly sadness. The weight of living up to his family's reputation, combined with the scrutiny of social media, undoubtedly intensified these anxieties. In the realm of superstardom, where vulnerability is often seen as weakness, mental health challenges are frequently stigmatized. Yet, beyond these personal difficulties, Presley also navigated an intriguing romantic life. In late 2024, Presley Gerber, son of Cindy Crawford, made his relationship with model Lexi Wood public, sharing intimate images and videos of the couple. Presley expressed his happiness, referring to Lexi as the person who made him the happiest he had ever been. Lexi reciprocated his feelings on social media, and their relationship seemed to blossom quickly. The two had initially met through mutual friends, but their romance grew quickly. When Presley publicly acknowledged their relationship on Instagram, he hinted that he had proposed, though they had been dating for less than a year. His caption, "Guys, I did it," accompanied by pictures of the couple, captured a romantic moment where they shared a kiss on the sand, symbolized by a lock and key, an infinity sign, and a heart emoji. Presley shared that he had been fascinated by Lexi from the moment they first met and wanted to advance their relationship within a week of their first date. Since then, the couple attended various events together, such as the Casamigos Halloween party, where they coordinated costumes and introduced each other to their families. There were also hints that they were considering moving in together and getting married, though they weren't engaged at that time. Presley publicly praised Lexi as his favorite person, and their relationship was described as organic and intensely loving. Lexi even reposted one of Presley's affectionate posts on her Instagram stories. However, less than a month after receiving congratulations from fans, the couple announced their separation, surprising many. They removed all traces of each other from their Instagram profiles. According to E! News and a source close to Lexi, she was ready to move on, even though she had been seen with Presley just a week before the split. It was undoubtedly painful for Cindy Crawford and Rand Gerber to watch their son struggle. Though they consistently expressed unwavering support for Presley, witnessing his personal hardships was excruciating. Cindy, known for her grace and composure, has largely remained silent about Presley's difficulties, choosing instead to quietly support him through his struggles. Behind the scenes, Randa has highlighted the importance of family and togetherness during challenging times, but social media has played an even more significant role in all of this. You may wonder how. Let's explore. Presley's story mirrors larger societal issues rather than just a personal tragedy. People like Presley face struggles due to the pressures of social media, the entertainment industry's unrealistic expectations, and the stigma surrounding mental health. It's easy to judge someone from a distance, particularly when they come from a wealthy background. However, Presley's experiences serve as a reminder that fame and fortune do not guarantee happiness. Socioeconomic status doesn't matter when it comes to the human need for acceptance, understanding, and connection. Gerber has launched a project to help people find healthy coping strategies and raise awareness about mental health. While taking a break from modeling, he began a series called Mental Health Mondays on his Instagram, sharing techniques that could improve mental well-being. He believes the weekly episodes will encourage people to seek help. Presley Gerber, who has been in the public eye for years, understands the pressure of media attention and the impact of public scrutiny. In 2023, a more mature Gerber reflected on the criticism he faced on social media and revealed the toll it had taken on his mental health. He acknowledged how one negative comment used to ruin his day but has now learned how to prevent the energy from keyboard warriors from affecting him. In the second episode of his Instagram series, he shared advice on managing the social media storm, urging people to block out negativity and avoid absorbing it. In addition to advising his followers to reduce their social media use, Gerber emphasized that taking a break when things get overwhelming is perfectly okay. He encouraged individuals to adopt healthier habits and to reach out to friends if they feel burdened by hate on social media. He reassured his followers that everyone is navigating the same journey and acknowledged that he, too, still has lessons to learn. As for how he's coping now, Gerber, in a more mature state, looked back on his past mistakes and openly discussed his mental health challenges. In a rare 2023 interview with the Studio 22 podcast, he delved into the importance of mental health and the community surrounding it. He shared that, for him, struggling with mental health and anxiety, along with other related issues, has been a difficult yet pivotal part of his journey. He expressed that even if he helps just one person, or 100, come out of that dark place he once found himself in, it would be enough. Despite the criticism he received for his past actions, Gerber feels he needed to absorb the lessons from his experiences and ideally pass them on to others. He hopes to help others avoid making the same mistakes he made, offering clarity and guidance. Presley's story is far from over. Despite the challenges he has faced, he has shown resilience and a determination to confront his difficulties head-on. He has referenced his ambition to further his personal development in recent interviews and on social media, conveying hope for a brighter future. Because of his family's support and his own willpower, Presley's story emphasizes how critical it is to prioritize mental health. He encourages others to embrace vulnerability and seek help when needed. In August 2024, Gerber revealed startling details about his personal struggles on his Instagram stories. He disclosed that he was in treatment and spoke openly about his battles with addiction, sharing a statement with his followers. "I'm dealing with a current, very high opioid addiction, and I've been on and off of them for years now," Gerber said. He further informed his supporters that he was preparing for therapy with Eigen, a psychedelic used to treat PTSD and addiction. Gerber admitted that as his detox date approached, his level of fear intensified. Despite the somber tone and anxiety surrounding the therapy, Gerber sounded rejuvenated and determined to get clean. "I'm letting everyone know so there's some accountability in this situation," he said, a significant moment of openness for someone who had once felt misunderstood. This moment seemed to represent a full circle, offering a reflection of how far he had come. The tragic tale of Presley Gerber serves as a powerful reminder of the difficulties of celebrity and the importance of mental health education. His hardships underscore the need for compassion, both for others and for ourselves. As a society, it is essential to shift from condemnation to understanding. By eliminating stigmas and promoting open communication about mental health, we can create an environment in which people like Presley feel encouraged and equipped to face their challenges. Despite the privilege that came with growing up in a well-known family, Presley's early years were also marked by public scrutiny and immense expectations. Growing up in such an environment came with amazing benefits, but also unique difficulties. The challenge of balancing luxury with personal identity is evident in Presley's transition from a carefree Malibu youth to the complex realities of adulthood. His journey serves as a reminder that everyone faces the challenges of growing up, especially under the harsh spotlight of celebrity. Even with the wealth and support available to him, Presley's early years stand as a poignant reminder that even the most fortunate upbringings come with their own set of struggles. As he continues to navigate life, the lessons learned from his upbringing provide crucial insights into the effects of celebrity, family, and self-discovery, a journey that, though still unfolding, offers valuable reflections on the human experience.